Project cars like my 240SX are a lot of fun, but a lot of the times during projects, interior work is not fun. So I was hanging out with my buddy James Wood, who's helping me out today. Say hi, James.
Hey.
He is the man when it comes to finding budget ways to make your project car better. He's got an FCRX7, and I noticed that his interior dash looked suede. And I was like, well, I have some cracks on my 240 dash like every other S13 on the planet pretty much. Because the Japanese plastics of the 90s just seem to not handle sunlight well. But with the blue JZ 240 being blown up at the moment, it just seems so lonely here sitting in the garage, and I had to do something about it. As I'm waiting for my new built motor to be shipped to me, I figured we could do something to clean up the interior. So I wanted to have a suede interior dash like James. So I did the interior in my Mustang a few years ago, and it was an absolute nightmare. So I was trying to think of something that would make life easier to do something like a suede dash. Thankfully, there's something called flocking. Flocking your dash is something that race car drivers have done in order to kind of diminish the glare of the windshield as they're racing. And the cool thing about flocking is that you literally kind of pump it and spray it out rather than having to cut suede and put it over. So right now, we're taking out the dash of the S13 and then we're gonna get started. Other than the trouble we're having at the moment with the gauge cluster, everything else when it comes to taking out a 240 dash is actually not that difficult. Bolts in very common sense kind of tension places. You have them here, here. You have them on your radio, your climate control, the under panel of your steering rack, and also some parts of the plastics around the steering column. The last remnants of the last 2J. Rest in peace. We've gotten the rest of the nuts and bolts off the dashboard to pull it out, but there's two under the steering rack to drop the steering rack, therefore you can pull the dash over it and make life easier. The one thing a lot of people overlook when they teach people to pull the dash out of the 240 are these buttons, and you literally just pull them out. And it's typically your last step before you pull the dash out.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's basically like a little clip. Oh, there we go. Now we're stuck on the center console now. Oh wait, gotta put the e-brake
Down?
Yeah. Which, I'm praying the car doesn't roll forward.
There we go.
Okay.
Let me get out of this for a second, and then we can...
I was just saying to James that when you have the dash out of a car and it's your project, it literally looks like a nightmare. You kind of have this feeling that the project is never gonna be done because it just looks like a rat's nest. All right, so now James, we're gonna move the dash downstairs to the secret ThatDudeinBlue layer.
Yeah.
Let's do it. As I move Smurf out of the garage, and before we get started to flock the dash, I want to give a huge opportunity to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this episode. You're about to learn how to do something really cool, so why not use Skillshare when Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with more than 27,000 classes in design, business, and more. Premium membership gives you unlimited access so you can join the classes and the communities that are just right for you and your New Year's goals. Whether you want to fuel your curiosity, your creativity, or even your career, Skillshare is the perfect place to keep you learning and thriving in 2019. I personally enjoy the classes for filmmaking on Skillshare because if you want to make videos just like ThatDudeinBlue, it's a perfect way to start learning your editing and filming style. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. So join more than 7 million creators learning with Skillshare, and the first 500 of my subscribers to use the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial. So make sure to hit up the link in the description below. Thanks for listening, guys, and let's get to flocking. That's a woman right there, you know what I'm saying? All right, so dash is out of the car. Tarp is ready because this stuff is messy and it's gonna just kind of drop on the ground. It's not like spray paint or anything like that. So what you need before you start this project is a roller brush. You get a flock kit, which has the pump that basically sprays it out like this. You have adhesive, which the flock actually lands on, and that's how it goes on there, rather than cutting individual pieces of Alcantara or suede and going on there, you literally spray this on. Sorry, you spray this on. This is the actual suede in a bag.
I don't think they can see my hands.
Yeah, they can see your hands.
Well, the suede on my hands.
Yeah, the suede in your hands. This is what you put in this. Put your adhesive in a little tray to put your roller in. Then you go into all the crevices on the dash, and then you just spray away, and it's gonna be great. Make sure also before you start to take out the air conditioning vents, because that'll be bad.
It would be bad if your AC worked. See what you want me to do?
See, like each
These?
of those clips, they all gotta push down.
Push in.
Yeah.
Wait, James, what's your gripe?
All y'all roast me for in sunglasses inside.
Well, the sun never sets for a badass.
Oh, who is he?
Alejandra has purple hair. Who is she?
Who is she?
All right, so Mr. James has done this once before.
Yes,
Would
I
you
have.
like to go through it in each step?
All right, so first things first, get your dash out. We've done that. We clean the dash. Now, the next step is we're going to roll our adhesive on. Now, the key with this stuff is you have basically 10 minutes to roll it on and flock it, or it's just dry. So it really helps to have some friends here to help you. I did it all, I think, by myself, and it was not fun. Basically, spend 5 minutes rolling stuff on, and then spend about 5 minutes flocking, and then you should be good. Goes over it and you just pump it.
You just pump it.
Go ahead, make a joke. Make my day. Alejandra's been asking James like 5 times. So, you need help or?
It looks so satisfying.
It is. It really is. One thing you might notice is that this was a cracked dash, but the suede doesn't fix it, but it definitely disguises it more.
Yeah, I think it turned out good.
Yeah, it came out really good.
This is a Porsche.
I'm sure they flock their dashes in factory, right?
No.
Would you just have a whole bunch of workers in the Porsche factory, like, all doing the flock? So we're about 3/4 through with the project, and we literally did this. The hardest part of the day was pulling the dash out. And once we did, that was what, an hour? And that, 40 minutes?
Yeah,
it was just, with dashes, the hardest part about getting them out is you think you have all the screws and then you'll pull, and there's that one little area that's still tugging, then you have to investigate. and all that good stuff, but oh, check it out. No, 100%. 10 out of 10 would do it again.
Yeah.
Probably gonna do it to my Integra Dash too. So now you have to let it dry for 2 days pretty much. It says 24 hours.
I
but
just did 2 days on my
I would just
dash,
let it sit.
So, I mean, it's not a problem.
Because look, you're already set up. You already have everything ready. Don't touch it until you have to. So all the loose material that you see on the dash will be able to come off in a couple days. You can basically just shake the dash a little bit and everything that's loose will come off of the dash. That way you have a nice pretty suede dash after all this is dry. The color also is gonna kind of even out as well because it's just wet at the moment with the adhesives. All in all, incredible result for literally $50. I mean, that's freaking insane. James Wood,
Yes.
Alejandra,
Yes.
at That Girl in Red.
At that girl in red.
Go
on
follow
Instagram.
her.
Go follow James Wood on.
YouTube, Instagram, everything.
Instagram.
He's gonna
'Cause
plug him right here. Float.
like we said before, hardest part of the day was pulling out the dash, and that wasn't even that hard. It's just kind of tedious, and you
No.
got to get around everything. That's the hard part. But this is actually really fun. I think that's the number one thing is when you work on a project car, you're either gonna have a lot of fun or it's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt. But this is probably the easiest cool thing you could do to your car, I think, out of everything.
I
What do you
really
think?
enjoy doing it. I mean, it's kind of like an arts and crafts project when you're a kid. So,
Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like, because you're rolling on this really crazy glue, and then you literally go, bam, look, my dash is literally nicer, like instantly. Stuff is kind of one of those things when you see it online, you think it's kind of too good to be true. But if you want a suede dash and you want to do it for extremely cheap with minimal labor, flocking is the way to go.
Yep.
And if you have 240 with a crack in it,
It'll disguise it some. It's not gonna fix it, but
No.
it
it's
looks
definitely,
a million times better.
it definitely
Harder
looks
to
like
spot.
it's right here.
We upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.